In today's Wellness Wednesday, I got to speak with vegan chef Elyce Jacobson in New York. She is covering 5 tips to boost the immune system.
We're Skinny Buddha Organic Food and Fitness. I'm a chef. I was classically trained, but over the years, I have morphed into becoming a vegan chef and, mostly holistic foods. We're all organic here. My partner is a personal trainer, and our philosophy is that you really need to combine the food and the fitness to create a total wellness lifestyle.
It's always good to be aware of foods you intake, especially battling chronic disease and illness like diabetes, which is pretty prevalent here in Hawaii. So now when we add on the pandemic, such as coronavirus, our immune system has to be built to resist. When we're talking about how to strengthen our immune system, you know all about that, right?
Definitely. Food is so important, and I'm all about a plant-based diet. And it's kind of twofold the way I look at it. You can use diet to prevent diseases just like you were talking about, like diabetes, also heart disease, and obesity is a really big thing too. They've shown that things like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease all create more serious complications if you are to contract COVID.
What are your 5 tips to boost the immune system?
Well, I would say there are some foods that are fabulous to boost the immune system. You want to use things like ginger and turmeric are wonderful. I highly recommend making a tea. We make one here at Skinny Buddha with ginger, turmeric, and cinnamon sticks. They're antiviral, they're anti-inflammatory, they're immune boosting. And we put a little bit of coconut milk in there too, because turmeric is a fat soluble ingredient, and it's absorbed way better if you combine it with a fat. So the fat from the coconut milk is going to help the turmeric work its magic. Things like matcha green tea, huge antioxidant. It helps fight the free radicals that you're going to have going on when you're fighting infection.
Perfect. So you said consuming superfood and antioxidants. I know the other tips you were talking about a little earlier, whole plant foods, healthy fats. Can you talk a little bit about that, and also limiting sugar? Because sugar.
Yeah, I was just going to say sugar's a big one. Sugar is going to, definitely affect diabetes and obesity. It's also going to cause lots of inflammation in the body, and it's going to, prevent your body from being able to fight, the infection. So you definitely want to cut back on all forms of sugar. Fruit, a little bit of fruit is totally fine, but I would cut out all processed sugars, and processed foods actually too are a big contributor to those diseases, as well as causing inflammation in the body.
So in Hawaii, we're surrounded by delicious fruit. Is there a limit you would say to intake raw fruits? I know you said cut the processed sugar. How about our raw, wonderful fruits here?
I would actually limit it. I personally do limit it. I'll have maybe, you can throw a cup of fruit in your smoothie, or a cup of fruit in addition to your acai when you're making your bowl. I also like to limit it to time of day. We say like before 2 o'clock is the best time to consume the fruit. Earlier in the day, you're going to be more active, and you're going to burn up the sugars a lot faster than later in the day. So they're gonna sit with you longer and turn to fat and cause all kinds of problems.
Elyce and her partner had small group fitness classes right next to their kitchen. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, they had to close that. But fortunately, they've converted and now provide virtual cooking classes as well as fitness groups online. If you would like to link with them, you can visit our website, kitv.com. Good morning, Hawaii. We'll be right back.